Hey there, it's me, Ripper the Clown, the unpredictable cartoon character come to life, and I'm here with your WWE ROADBLOCK end-of-the-line pay-per-view results. Now, this pay-per-view has a subtitle, and that subtitle is End of the Line. I really don't know why. I can't remember a pay-per-view in recent memory that had a subtitle. I don't understand why they're using the subtitle of End of the Line, because obviously the majority of these feuds on this show have not ended, and personally I wish it were the end of the line for the current WWE product, because it sucks more than it has ever sucked before. So this subtitle thing is just all confusing, but to be honest, the whole build to this show and the whole show itself was just one big clustermuck. So, I think the subtitle confusion is just the least of our freaking worries here. Now, I want to say straight off the bat that I was extremely disappointed that former WCW wrestler Roadblock did not make an appearance. Now, this is the second freaking year in a row where they did a Roadblock pay-per-view where the pay-per-view's namesake did not appear, for God's sake, and that just really pisses me off. They should have just thrown Roadblock in just for shits and giggles and the nostalgia factor, as if anyone remembers Roadblock other than, a minority anyway, but I just think it would have been really cool. And if they had thrown Roadblock in, it would have done wonders for this pay-per-view, let me tell you. Now, the pre-show had Rusev defeat Big Cass by countout, as if anyone gives a shit about this asinine feud. The tag team of Cass and Enzo feuding with Rusev over a naked Enzo. Jesus Christ, help me. Okay, now on the main show, we had Cesaro and Sheamus defeat the New Day for the tag team titles. After that big ordeal they did on Raw about the New Day, exceeding Demolition for the longest tag team reign, for them to do this and take the titles from them like a few days after, that whole thing on Raw just seems pointless now, and it means nothing. But, as if the tag team titles or anything else they do meant anything at this point anyway. The next match featured Sami Zayn, the hipster, Olay. I guess he defeated Braun Strowman because he lasted 10 minutes with him. And I gotta tell you, what? I've heard so many things. People rave online about Sami Zayn. I've never seen what the big deal about this guy is. In fact, I would say, if I were running things, Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman would never leave NXT as far as I would be concerned, because they're both unexciting and really, really don't have talent, in my opinion. And they're both just in this angle purgatory with this silly feud that involves Mick Foley. And what's the deal with Mick Foley's beard anyway? I swear that the beard looks fake. I don't know why, and I know it's not fake, but it looks like a fake beard. And I like how when Foley first came back, it was like really gray, and then all of a sudden it just turned dark brown, and then it got that fake look. I don't know why. Maybe they should put the fake beard on Sami Zayn or Braun Strowman, and maybe we're going to learn down the line that's what this feud is all about. Beards. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Seth Rollins defeat Chris Jericho, a.k.a. the Midlife Crisis Ghoul. That's my term for Chris Jericho, because that's how he looks. He looks like a guy in a midlife crisis, and he looks ghoulishly creepy with that mustache and scarf, and it's just horrible and pathetic. I don't know how long they signed Chris Jericho for this time around, but it really can't be soon enough before he's gone. And then we also saw Rich Swann. He retained the TV title. I'm sorry. I guess I'm stuck in WCW talking about Roadblock, even though Roadblock never held the TV title or any title for that matter. What I meant to say was that Rich Swann defeated TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick, retaining the WWF or WWE Cruiserweight title. And I guess the highlight of that match is that Neville ran in, and he's now a heel, which is surprising to me, not necessarily because he turned heel, but that anyone really remembered he was still on the roster, because I sure as hell didn't. And then Charlotte retained the women's title against Sasha Banks in a 30-minute Iron Man match, which I just don't understand. I guess the girls can't do 60 minutes. I don't know why, but they can't do 60 minutes as in the typical Iron Man match, but they actually called it an Iron Man match when they should have technically called it an Iron Women match. I don't understand that. What the hell is up with them? It's just absolutely ridiculous. And then the big main event of the evening, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, the Greaser, for the WWE Universal title match, the most worthless and pathetic title ever. Reigns won via disqualification. Again, as if anyone gives a shit about that match or any of the other matches on the show. Seriously, I do not understand how WWE even has an audience anymore by producing this type of shit every week. Seriously, like, that arena should have had maybe like 10 people in it. And by the reaction of the crowd tonight, no one gave a shit anyway. Okay, hey, I'm Ripper the Clown. I'm really tired. Check out my other pop culture and pro wrestling comedy videos here on YouTube, and you better goddamn well subscribe.